Connections. I'm Marnie, your host, Prescott Valley Chamber of Commerce, and we are zooming into the holidays. And joining me is my first guest, Brady Cabral, who works at the Chamber office in membership development, business services, and just about everything during the holiday season, jack of all trades. One of the things that Brady is working on this year and has taken lead on is his part in our Holiday Festival of Lights parade evening event going on Friday, December the 6th. So Brady, let's talk about what's going on for the parade from your point of view, because right now there's time to get entries in.
Sure, yeah. We are going to be taking entries for a while still. You can get the early registration fee, so you can save a little bit of money if you register by the 22nd of this month, so you've still got a few days left. And then we will still be taking registrations right up until the day before the parade. We're pretty flexible with that, but we are very excited about the parade. We've got a lot of fantastic entries, so the bar has been set extra high for you this year if you're looking to get in. But we are taking all sorts of different floats. We don't have a theme, and that is intentional. We just are accepting of just about any kind of float that you could come up with.
The spirit of the holidays, no matter how you celebrate it.
Yeah, exactly.
And part of the reason we do that too is because we know that the downtown Prescott Downtown Partnership has their parade right after Thanksgiving. It's, I believe, on Saturday night. They always have a theme, and it's a wonderful theme, but we feel that if we had a theme, then somebody'd have a float and say, well, I can't be in your parade, or I can't be in this parade. So this makes whatever you do in their parade, just bring it on down to Prescott Valley the following Friday, and we're open to that. We don't want to scare people off, though, Brady. It's whatever you want to enter. It could be a bicycle decorated with lights.
Oh, absolutely, yeah.
As small as something like that, or a scooter or a golf cart, or as big as a truck pulling Santa's sleigh. But no Santa, we have Santa on our fire truck. But, you know, anything is big or as small.
Yeah, wholly inclusive. The more the merrier, I say.
And what if somebody doesn't really know, like, how do I light up my float, considering, you know, that they need electricity?
Well, we've been doing this parade at the Chamber for many years, long before I existed at the Chamber. But that being said, we have a lot of resources at the Chamber. I would be happy to help someone acquire what they needed to get totally lit up for the event.
I like that. You can get lit up for the event. Anyway, perfect. Let's see, how would they get the application?
You can get the application on the front page of our website, which is pvchamber.org. It's in bright red letters, parade application. You just fill that out and get it back to us. Our information is all there, but you can send that directly to me. My email is brady@pvchamber.org, and then we can figure out the registration fee after the fact. So front page of our website is the best place to get it.
Right, and just get it in and get your spot reserved, because I understand Brady is like first come, first serve as far as where you are in the parade, although we do try and make it very interesting. So again, this will be Friday, December the 6th, the Holiday Festival of Lights Nightlight Parade that goes along with the Civic Center lighting and all of the musical groups we have, you know, out there performing, and then the huge lighting of the Civic Center along with the created tree display that will be open from then on in the library.
Truly, so it's an incredible holiday event.
And it's our kickoff to the Christmas and holiday season. And if you've never seen, and you're new to the area, never seen the Civic Center lit up for Christmas, oh my stars, it's the most beautiful winter wonderland you have ever seen. And if we get the weather like they say we do, might be a white Christmas and winter wonderland out there. So
that's exciting.
Again, pvchamber.org, or you can call Brady at 772-8857. Another thing we want to throw out there, and Brady, is remind everybody that on Thanksgiving night, Valley of Lights opens up again for the 20th year, which we're really excited. A lot of new renovations to some of the older displays that have needed it, and again, a new display. You tell us what you think it is. And so that's open to 6 to 10 every night through December 30th. So that opens. And then one of our favorite events, now in its third year, on December the 3rd.
We have the Stroll Through the Valley of Lights, which is the only opportunity that you have to experience the Valley of Lights walking through. So get your family ready to go and join us. We will be open from 6 to 9 that night. It is exclusively walking traffic, so there is no risk of a vehicle coming through there. Parking is all on 2nd Street, and we will have all kinds of things going on. I think you can get hot chocolate before or after the event at the event spot. You can meet Santa Claus. There will be carolers. There will be classic Christmas music going on. We've got just about everything a holiday event needs going on December 3rd from 6 to 9 p.m.
So come on out and join us for that. A lot of exciting things going on, a whole calendar of events going on. Let's see, do I have them all? The stroll, I have beautiful flyer from Brady. Oh, and a reminder, the Flying High Turkey Drive this Monday coming up, and that's November the 25th at the Fry's in Prescott Valley. You can come on out and donate a turkey so that we can make sure that everyone has a traditional Thanksgiving, no matter what their circumstances this year. And that's why we're out there to raise the money, raise the turkeys, collect the turkeys, and help others have a Thanksgiving. So the whole chamber, our staff board, all of us are out there along with Central Arizona Fire and Medical Authority, the Prescott Valley Police Department, the National Wild Turkey Federation. We have a slew of people ready to help you pick out your turkey and the one you want to donate.
And what time do we throw you in that fire truck, Marnie?
Oh, well, I go up at 1 o'clock, but we start at 12 and we end at 6. So come on down and join us as you're doing your Thanksgiving and holiday shopping. Come on and please donate a turkey so we can help others. So that's on Monday, November the 25th. Holy smokes, Brady, are we busy or what?
Yeah, we've got holiday events going on all week long, all month long. This is the month that you could ask for.
Well, we say it's the most wonderful time of the year, but it's also the busiest time of the year for us at the Chamber and the town of Prescott Valley. To all our partners, we say thank you. And thank you, Brady, for joining us.
Yeah, absolutely.
Go back and start getting some more of those parade applications. We can build that parade and make it the biggest ever. All right, jumping in here and joining me now, one of the traditions every year that I've been involved with since I moved to this community and joined the Prescott Valley Early Bird Lions Club, ROAR, is the annual Christmas tree sales. And joining me now is our Christmas tree Chairman, John Lonis. Lion John Lonis. ROAR. How are you, John?
Oh, alive and kicking. We're just having fun.
Well, the other day we had a real nice time setting up the tree lots. So if you've driven by the corner of Glassford Hill and Florentine, you will see the Lions Christmas tree lot. We got the great trailer and the fencing all up. Now we're just waiting for
the trees.
Yes. And they're going to come in just another week or so.
Yep, they'll be here on the Tuesday before Thanksgiving, which is the 26th, day after your Flying High Turkey Drive. So fresh trees from Oregon, the same trees that we get every year. They're big, they're green, they go fast. So if you want a tree, you got to get there early. Opening weekend, the 30th. Our trees go really quick. If you want a big tree, anything over 10 foot, that's the weekend to grab it.
Right.
That's the weekend to grab it. We've got about 20 or so of the big trees above 20 foot or above 10 foot this year. So get there early and get that tree.
And I love it. It's because I'm out there working because, as part of the Lions Club, we donate our hours and time to help people pick out trees. And then it comes time to load them. Some of those big, tall ones, it takes 3 and 4 of us to load in the back of somebody's truck or trailer. So, again, it's the best time to get it. As fresh-grown trees, all proceeds benefit the Prescott Valley Early Bird Lions Club, who provides sight and hearing services and other charitable activities and contributions in the community. Tell us a little bit about the type of trees we have, because they go from the lesser expensive to the higher end too.
Right, we've expanded on our trees over the years. We've been testing different trees over the years, and our entry tree is the Doug fir. That's the traditional tree that everybody's used to having. The next better tree that we have is the grand fir. Those are the smelliest ones. Those are the ones that just smell up the house and make it smell like Christmas. A few years ago, we brought in a Fraser tree. Fraser trees are really, really pretty. We had a lot of people from California that have moved this way, and they say, what about a Fraser? You guys don't have Fraser. So we brought in some Fraser trees. They're nice. They're blue. They carry the ornaments very well, like the Nordmans and the Noble firs, which is also our 4th tree that we have. So this year we have 4 different trees, price ranging from $40 up to $230. That's anywhere from 5-foot range all the way up to a 13-footer that we have coming in this year. Possibly, it might be a little bit bigger. This tree lot does use the rubber tape measure also. So there's been a couple of times where we don't order above 12 foot, and we've had 17-foot trees. So if you want a big one, get there. We only charge up to 12 foot. That's the highest price range that we have. So if you find the 14 or 15-footer, you get it for that 12-foot price. So.
And if you bought that home and you moved here and you have that huge cathedral ceiling and you're wondering how you're going to fill that corner, we can guarantee you we got a tree for you.
Oh, yeah. And get there quick, because we sell out early. We get about 300 trees every year, and every year we seem to sell out quicker and quicker and quicker. We used to take 23 to 25 days to sell trees. We've sold out in 14 days one year. Yeah. So get there quick.
It's the tradition of having a real tree, and a lot of people are going back to the real tree. Again, like with any tree, and then people say, well, what's going to hold its water? Well, they all use water. They're live trees that are, still taking the water in to keep fresh until, you let the water go, but it'll keep a tree fresh. But you have to keep it watered every day. And I found that some people say, well, how long do I have to water it? You have to water it every day. Just keep that bowl full of water, and you're going to have a safe tree. Those needles are going to last through Christmas and pretty much until the new year, whenever you want to take it down.
The first week is very critical about water because they've just been chopped on Saturday, right before we get them, and so they're thirsty. They want the water, and it's not uncommon to fill up that water dish 2 or 3 times a day the first week because it sucks up that water. After the first week, you can usually fill it up once a day, and the needles stay on. It stays fresh. It stays green. It stays perky. If you do have a dog, then yes, you will have to fill it up 3 times a day.
You have that experience?
I've got Whiskey, and she likes to go underneath the tree, and that's her fresh, minty bowl of water. So.
Oh my gosh! I always have to, you have the tree, and I've become a convert, with real trees since working the Lions Club lot, because I see so many beautiful trees go off the lot, and I just say I have to buy one for my home. Yeah. But I have to crawl underneath there, and I reach in and I stick my little fingers in there in the bowl, and if I can't touch water, I know it's time to fill it. So that's the way I get in there and check my water and put it in every day.
Yep, that's an easy way to check. If you have a big enough bowl, I cheat at the house. I just take my water pitcher and I just rain it down from the top of the tree. It goes right down the trunk and into the dish.
Really?
So you don't have to try to crawl under there and get through all the presents and stuff. The water does wick right down the trunk. You got to know how much to put in because you can't overflow it.
Then it's all over your floor and
but again, you
the
put
tree
a nice
skirt.
little blanket underneath there and the dog, and you're set.
Your dog.
So everybody get a dog.
And one of the things we want to tell you is they do come in on the Tuesday before Thanksgiving. We open the Saturday after Thanksgiving. But those trays, when we're there on the lot, John is out there. They keep them moist. They keep them wet. We keep them covered. So what you see is fresh trees brought out that have not been standing there for any length of time.
Right.
So again, come to the Prescott Valley Early Bird Lions Club tree lot opening Saturday, November the 30th for your real Christmas tree and celebrate the holidays. It's a little differently this year. Corner of Glassford Hill and Florentine.
Yep. And if you want, stop by on Friday the 30th or the 29th. Marnie will be there with her friends decorating and making a Christmas wonderland.
And we'll sell you a tree. All right. Thanks, John. Short break. We'll be right back.
Food. It nourishes, brings us together, and adds flavor to life. That's why it's important to wash hands, surfaces, and fresh produce. Keep raw meat, poultry, and seafood separate from ready-to-eat foods like fruits and vegetables. And cook to proper temperatures using a food thermometer. Enjoy! And refrigerate leftovers within 2 hours. For more tips on safely preparing foods, visit homefoodsafety.org.
And welcome back to Community Connections, continuing with our holiday theme. Joining me now is Tom Agostino with the Highland Center for Natural History, and they've got a special announcement on one of their fabulous events that they have every year at the holiday season.
Well, this is our first event. This is the inaugural event we're doing there. We're doing a winter luminaria.
This is the first time you've done this?
The first time we've ever done it.
Wow.
Now, we've talked about it for years because it's just such a beautiful place, but now that we have the Discovery Gardens,
it lends itself perfectly to
it. It's a perfect
luminarias.
Walk, all lit up. And for those who aren't quite sure what a luminaria is, it's basically a festival of light. Mm-hmm. As simple you said. So we'll have.
And it takes its history and culture from the Hispanic culture and the Pueblos, and that's how everything was lit with candles in bags of sand.
Exactly, and that's what we'll do. And it'll be a really beautiful. And what we're doing, because the Highland Center, is so into the education aspect of everything, we'll also have our discovery stations up. So as you're walking along these guided pathways with light, you'll come upon Yukon Discovery Station. There'll be naturalists there giving you a little history about the winter and winter in nature.
So tell us when this is going to be held.
Well, we've been having it planned, and we've actually been selling tickets for Friday, December 20th. And it goes from 6 to 8 p.m. But it's been so popular. People just really like this idea that we have just added another night. And we're going to also add it on Thursday, December, I guess that would be December 18th.
Oh, Thursday, December 18th.
Yeah.
Okay, so there's 2 nights you can have the opportunity to see this. So tell us a little bit about the evening. So you're Discovery Islands, you're walking along the beautifully lit path with the luminarias, and then the stations.
Seasonal music playing. And then we'll also have, because it's from 6 to 8, in each hour we will have a live musical performance too. So it'll be a 20-minute live musical performance
and they'll be held
in the
where?
Ramada.
In the Ramada,
So
okay.
there'll be seats there, and we'll have beverages, adult beverages, and desserts and food and hors d'oeuvres. And it'll just be a beautiful night out. And the Highland Center is beautiful all the time, but in the evenings on a winter's night, there's really not too many places as special to be as there.
And it sounds, and what's lovely about it, it's unique too. We have beautiful lighting all over our towns and communities, but just
Zoo
adding
lights,
a different zoo lights. We'll be talking to Ron and Diane in a few minutes. Of course, the Civic Center lighting and the lights they have down at the Courthouse Square, and there's all beautiful lights and the enchanted Christmas they have at the mall. This is just a different experience, and not a whole lot of places bring that to their particular venue. And so I don't know if you've never experienced luminarias, even like this. I'm excited. It's on my calendar. I'm just saying, because Marnie's going to enjoy all the things she talks about on these shows this year. Cleared, no responsibilities. Once we pass December 7th and we have our very own Holiday Festival of Lights, I am going to enjoy everybody else's events.
Yes, and again, this is proving to be popular, proving to be something.
So you need to buy tickets ahead of time.
Yeah, you do definitely buy tickets ahead of time.
Okay.
Basically, the Friday night is just about sold out, and so that's why we've added the Thursday night.
So there's a minimum of number of people you can handle.
Yeah, we are keeping it. We want it to be an experience. We don't want it to be like. We don't want it to be after night, basically. Oh yes, just lights here. It's really nice. We want you to be able to have a very loving and very blissful, peaceful experience.
It's about the experience.
So we are keeping it down to not that many people a night, so that you can enjoy what nature gives you in this evening. So I do highly recommend that you
tell us how to get tickets then.
Oh, the easiest way is to go to highlandcenter.org. That's really the easiest way. You can call, and that's 776-9550.
Right. And then one more real quick one. We got a few minutes here for the nature riding coming up on
another new thing
December
we're doing. We have a lot of new things we're doing. We're being very innovative. We have forest bathing. We're doing a whole forest bathing series, but we want to talk about this, which is a nature writing eco poetry and prose workshop with Pam Davenport, and that's on Thursday, December 12th, and it's at 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. And it's a place where you will come and you will leave with some writings, and you will create product.
Do you need to be a writer, have any experience, or have done anything?
Any level of your own writing. You just have to have a desire to participate. And so it's for every level. And Pam Davenport has been nominated for the Pushcart Prize, which, if you were a poetry, is a very highly regarded prize. And she's a recipient of the Arizona Authors Association Annual Award for Poetry.
And is there a charge to attend this?
There is a
how
charge.
would somebody
It's
register?
$60. Members, Highland Center members get a discount of 10%.
Yeah.
And again, go to our website for all sorts of things we have going there. highlandcenter.org. We have eco trips coming up. We're taking people to Nicaragua for a birding trip in Nicaragua this spring. We're just really expanding the stuff we're offering.
Just right in your own backyard, up Walker Road, the Highland Center is a great weekend getaway or day trip to hike, to take any of the trails to
the Nature Play Center. If you have kids, take them to the Nature Play Center, where everything you interact with is naturalism.
Right. All right, let's give your website one more time.
highlandcenter.org, or you can call 776-9550.
And then for the Winter Luminaria, either Thursday or Friday, December 19th or 20th from 6 to 8 p.m., you need to go and register to make sure you can get your ticket. Don't just show up at the door, because these things are really popular. So thank you, Tom, for joining us. Highland Center for the Natural History, another great event for our holiday season. We'll be right back here on Community Connection. Yes!
Learning is about more than just numbers and letters. Social and Emotional Learning, or SEL, teaches kids how to handle emotions, set goals, and make good decisions. Social awareness includes the ability to understand others from diverse backgrounds and cultures. Being able to respectfully acknowledge differences helps kids manage how they relate to others. Try this. Have children make a list of all the ways they are different from others. Then make a list of all the ways they are the same. Ask kids how recognizing our differences and similarities can make it easier to work together. Parents, caregivers, and teachers can ensure that social and emotional learning is part of a child's overall health and well-being. To find out more, visit First Book at firstbook.org/SEL. First Book is a nonprofit organization providing all children with equal access to the books and resources they need to succeed.
And welcome back to Community Connections. Another wonderful destination for the holidays is the Heritage Park Zoological Sanctuary. Joining me now is Ron Bashir and Diane Cruz from the Heritage Park Zoo, and two friends that we will start by, Diane, introducing them for everyone.
Hello, thank you. Yes, we have two of our tortoises that we have at the zoo here. This one is a pancake tortoise, and this one, as you can see, is quite flat, hence the name pancake tortoise. They are so flat so that they can squeeze into small crevices. That's how they hide. They're one of the fastest tortoises. Unfortunately, they are a vulnerable species, meaning their numbers are declining. They will get bigger, so this is a young one.
How big will they get?
They could probably get about twice the size or so.
Oh, okay.
They're not a huge tortoise, but they are going to always be flat. And
is that why they're vulnerable? Is because of the smaller size
well, unfortunately, things that are unique or different, people like to take for themselves, and so, yeah, the illegal collecting of them is a problem. Also, habitat loss, as most animals are having issues with. But they are able to squeeze into tiny little crevices, and that's how they protect themselves from predators who try and eat them. They do have a shell, of course, that they can pull their legs and head into for protection, but even then, a larger carnivore could definitely take a bite out of that size of an animal. Usually once the bigger ones get a little larger, they don't have as many predators.
And what's their natural habitat?
So this one's going to be dry, kind of rocky terrain in Africa.
Okay.
So this is another one here. This is a totally different species. This is called a
can you put them over here?
Radiated tortoise. These are native to Madagascar. So unfortunately, most things on Madagascar are endangered. There's only one place you can find them, and that's it. Now these guys will get to be about 16 inches or so they do get quite a bit larger. They are unfortunately quite critically endangered. They have this beautiful radiant pattern on their shell, which is why they're called radiated tortoises. And as they get bigger and older, it's more dynamic. So you can see they're quite domed, and that's a big difference between a regular tortoise shell shape compared to the pancake tortoise shape. So these guys also, as these are vegetarians, they pretty much are going to eat plant matter.
Well, not this.
These little guys are always looking for food. That's kind of like his favorite thing to do, is to eat. So these are about 3 years old.
Just always, they're just,
Nope, we'll make sure we don't go off
Do
the
they have
edge.
names?
You know, they don't have names at the moment. We kind of just we wanted to name him Buckwheat, but we're not sure if that's going to be official, because buckwheat pancakes are the best.
They are. Buckwheat pancakes. Or flapjack,
Flapjack, there you go. Yes, we're open to suggestions.
There you go, which is always, you can name the tortoises at the Heritage Park Zoo. Just go and check them out at the gift shop and say, I've got a name when you think about these little guys.
Yeah, and these you're able to see. The pancake tortoises in our reptile house, and we have 3 of these little guys in our gift shop that you're able to see them there.
Oh, well, there you go. Another, obviously, she means your gift shop. You're looking for your Christmas and holiday shopping, Hanukkah. Please check the gift shop out. They have amazing things and unique one-of-a-kind items that you're not going to get in any other store because, they're carried at the Heritage Park Zoo. So,
I love animals. That's the place to go.
But no turtles and no tortoises and nothing like that for Christmas.
No.
Live animals, do not buy for your kids unless No,
No, we don't recommend
wrong
live
time
animals.
of season.
Nope, they're not great.
I mean, and even dogs and cats, it's not the time to give animals.
It's so busy, there's so much going on, it's very hard for any new animal to adjust when there's so much commotion going on.
I've done that,
Yeah.
so it's, I speak from experience. Don't do it. Okay, let's talk to Ron, because you've got events coming up. One of my favorites, Thanksgiving with the Lemurs, that's happening on Thanksgiving Day.
Thanksgiving Day at 11:30, and if you don't know what Thanksgiving with the Lemurs is, we actually do a full spread inside the lemur enclosure where you're going to see different kinds of food and the lemurs sitting down for maybe a second as they start
Bouncing
jumping around. It's actually really neat. We started it, I think 3 years ago, so actually, this will be our third one. So it's really growing. People seem to like it and something to do. You're cooking.
Before you're cooking, or the family, you're cooking, the family says, let's get out of the house, get out of your way. It's a great way to send them over to the zoo and visit with the lemurs.
And it's just, it won't last, it's about a half hour, so just come out, get to see the zoo.
So it's 11:30 on Thanksgiving Day.
11:30 on Thanksgiving.
Do you need to make a reservation?
No, it's pretty much
reservation for the table?
The lemurs already have theirs.
They're okay, all right. And then opening Thanksgiving weekend.
Right after that, the next day, we have Wild Lights.
Wild Lights at the zoo.
I love what you were saying. There's so much lights here in town, which are great, so it's great to go see them all. Exactly.
Yeah.
So Wild Lights and Animal Sights, we call them, because you get to see the animals. That's going to open on November 29th, and it's going to be every Friday and Saturday, the 29th and the 30th it starts. It's going to go through December to 27th to 28th, and we reopen the zoo at 6 o'clock, and it goes from 6 to 9, and it's just a fabulous way to see the zoo with the lights, and if you haven't done it, I'm going to make sure I get you there this year.
I promise you I'm there this year. I promise.
Exactly. It is so neat. It's just neat to see all the lights and to see all the animals. Sometimes they're looking like, what's going on over here? So it's pretty interesting.
New way to see the zoo.
Yes, and with all the lights, and we have one of our maintenance people, John's, really working hard getting that up there. So the lights are going to be big this year.
Refreshments and concessions, but it's only on the weekends. It's only on
Friday and Saturday.
Friday and Saturday nights. So not during the week. It's only on Friday and Saturday nights, starting Thanksgiving weekend.
And you can buy tickets ahead. So if you want to come to the gift shop and buy that, so that's good.
When you're doing your shopping.
Exactly. And actually, I was going to say, when it comes to shopping, so we have one more event, Santa with the Animals, which is going to be Sunday, December 8th. We're going to go from 1 to 3. Come on out, and we're actually going to give 25% off in the gift shop.
Wow.
So if you want to come out that day, you get to see Santa, bring the kids. They can actually sit on Santa's lap at the end and get the picture, and we'll have an animal out there as well, which is neat. And then the parents can say, hey, let's shop for some nice animal items. And it's just, like you said, it's a really nice gift shop.
And the gift shops, like at the Heritage Park Zoo, maybe like Highland Center or any of our museums, those funds go back into the organizations. So all the money raised at the gift shop goes back into the zoos, which makes it a double win that you're getting something unique and fun for your gift giving, but then again that money goes back into the zoo to support the mission and the animals and the wonderful ones that we've been able to visit with all year.
And if people don't know, we're a 501c3, which is a nonprofit, which means we have no government help. Everything comes through donations, through our events, through membership, so that's how we survive.
So great day to bring the kids out, do a little bit of everything, but to see Santa Claus. So you see Santa, you see the animals, do some shopping.
Yep.
Do you need to make reservations for this?
No. So we can pretty much take a pretty large crowd, so we're looking forward to it.
Sunday, December the 8th from 1 to 3 p.m. All this information and all these activities are on your website?
www.heritageparkzoo.org, or you can give us a call at 928-778-4242.
In addition to all the wonderful activities, the nighttime activities you can do. You got family and friends and you're looking for what to do. They're here visiting you for the holidays. Take them to Heritage Park Zoo.
Please.
All right, thank you. From all of us, Mark and Eddie and me, all of us here at Community Connections, we've been so happy that you've been joining us all year, and we wish you a very, very happy Thanksgiving. And remember, you have a turkey or two you can donate on Monday the 25th at Fry's in Prescott Valley. Have a great, happy Thanksgiving, everyone.